and I have called Munise Yılmaz. She asked me to make her presentation from my cellular phone. So it would take just 5 or 7 minutes. And let me open the title of Munise Yılmaz presentation, The Populist Version of Nationalism, the Peron Era in Argentina. So, Munise, welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, we can hear you right now. And
okay,
the floor is yours, please. And keep in mind that we have just 7 minutes.
Okay, all right, yeah. The title of my article is The Populist Version of Nationalism, the Peron Era in Argentina. Actually, my topic is quite different, but I think it's important because today there are many examples of rapidly increasing using populism and nationalism together in a political situation. I would like to briefly summarize my study at first. After that, I will give you information about how my research will progress on the research paper. Nationalism and populism as two interrelated ideologies with a high level of influence continue to their popularity in many geographies from past to present. In Latin America, where nationalist populist leaders have been successful in gaining political power, while nationalism was used as a means of providing social self-confidence in order to get rid of foreign influence, populism has a more leader-oriented structure. Classical populism, which has nationalist elements and which is also discussed over modernist and Marxist theory, was first used in Argentina with John Peron, and its emergence is mostly associated with modernist theory. Nationalist populist leaders need the forces of two facts to determine the dominant people in the functioning of modern politics and to put them back in power. Therefore, after the literature analysis with academic sources,
sorry for interruption. Munise, you can have a seat near by me. Can you do it?
Yes, I can. Yes.
You are still the same place. W, and with mouse, you can move your avatar. Yes, wonderful. You are behind of me right now. Anyway, go on. Meanwhile, you can go on. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
After the analysis, we will see that Peron focused on nationalization policies by creating national unity with a nationalist element and increased the support dimension by integrating the excluded class into the system with populist politics. However, with the support of his wife, also the nationalist populist strategy was successful in the short term, but over time it couldn't prevent itself from adopting an authoritarian identity like each populist regime. So, as we know, nationalism and populism, which are very popular in international and local dimensions, have been addressed with numerous approaches as the subject of many discussions in academia. Also, these approaches are aimed at clarifying the two concepts a little more. Nationalism and populism have not been stripped of their abstract characteristics. In this study, which will be prepared using academic resources, both of them will be conceptualized with the approaches existing in the literature. Therefore, the purpose is not to give clarify to both concepts. In this study, nationalism and populism will be examined conceptually first. After that, their relationship with each other in the context of impact levels will be analyzed. After the fact that the power of both is needed in modern politics has been revealed, leader-oriented populism and populism in Latin America, which stands out when we call it the populist version of nationalism in Chastain's verse, will be considered within the framework of social, political, and socioeconomic dynamics. Classical populism in Argentina will be selected from the Latin America geography, and its analysis will be made in the special of modernist and Marxist theory. The emergence of populism, on the other hand, will be explained by associating it with modernist theory. In this context, the period of John Domingo Peron, who was the first practitioner of classical populism and held the Argentine power with populist and nationalist discourses between 1946 to 1955, will be chosen as a typical example of the populist version of nationalism. Peronism, which Peron describes himself as one of the people revealed as a new political doctrine, will be tried to be explained by nationalism, social justice, authoritarian elements it contains. Later, the policies implemented by Peron after he gained political power as a popular personality in the public, with the advantage he gained in the Ministry of Labor, will be examined. And finally, his wife Eva Peron is important supporter in the adoption of Peronism as a popular ideology to the large masses, and especially in its direct penetration into the working class. Therefore, the role of Evita in Peronist ideology will also be included in this study. So why am I interested in this topic? As we know, based on all this information, the Peron period is an example of today's nationalist populist cases as an important period of power in which the ideologies of nationalism and populism were used together and combined their forces. Today, nationalism and populism are two political forces that continue to increase their influence depending on the changing conjuncture and geography. It seems that these two forces, which are also preferred in the historical process, will continue to be used, for example, by joining forces by leaders. Thank you so much.
Fine, wonderful. Just 5 minutes, as you have promised. Okay, thank you very much. We have finished this session, and we will go through to Hatay Hall after 20 minutes. But let me announce you that if you go back in this factory, in the back side, if you are seeing me